sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's what's going to come out of this one on top.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. Prescott on play action. The RPO will keep it himself. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards on the game's opening play. First down. First and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Second and 10 at the 40-yard line. Prescott now. He finds Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, Prescott. He's going to hook up throw down that road. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go in that direction because right now they got defense back on their heels.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw is Prescott. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Algie Crumpler from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. And the inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for the running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys are really good.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Hooked up by Brandon Stevens. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overramped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next second and 45. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Tomlinson up the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. They'll throw with May. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That will allow for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. He's got the Michigan man across to Rumbling. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. They'll get this one to count complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down to just a couple. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They go play action now. May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well for it.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys. Really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into the
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here. He's tackled at the 29. Offense out there to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. And the incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play. Did it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively, looking for that impact play.
The surprising 4th down call does not yield at first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's taken down as he takes. This is a city that took more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, a highly This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. They're taking a shot on this first play. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot instantly. You set the tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down. Here's Lamar. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. For him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
We'll call both workouts. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, you can put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they'll never.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Baker to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here. He's got a Mecca Egbuka. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get it.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Right tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. for it. Here's Irving. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown, dear partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. In the red zone on first. He finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just stray this defense through the air?
On his chase, McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Machine on Lee on the return. And his drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for no gain.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards and have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Now come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Throwing the depth where linebackers come to play coverage partner. And sure enough, Orville jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about it? Think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to work and can do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, gonna get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. And in motion out of the slot. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Irving on the counter. Rob's right first down
call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. He's out in the clear. He cuts it back left. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, there's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Ali to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Johnson with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give it to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That's sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Evans brings in a slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33. Mayfield now from the gun. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Baker now. That's not a quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know, most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
I'll need to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams and take a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half.